close with all this dope. The key cooking is the concept. No sweat, no contest. Got now, plus I'm next. Send the signs up to the skies. I thank God for my progress. This lessons, blessings, oh Lord.
You wanted the high taper with the part, and you wanted to tape all the way around, clean up the face and everything. So the first thing I do, I grab the wall retros, and I'll just go ahead and set this first guideline. Always clean up the face as I do these guidelines, just to, keep the motion going. And you want to make sure you push this ear down. Don't be afraid to push the ear down and clean up around the ear. Clean up the client, you know what I mean? Keep your canvas clean. I grab my shavers. I use the Apprentice shaver, and then I clean them up. And now I'm going with my Apprentice Masters, and no guard. The lever's closed. I'm going up one notch right here, and just making sure that I fully blend it before I move up. Now that guard is halfway, and I'm slightly up. I'm about a half inch up now, just blending as I go. You want to make sure you do these steps kind of like a math problem. Just 1 + 1 + 1. Like the lever goes up one notch each time, and that's going to make sure that you don't have to go back and fix all your mistakes. They say if you want to go fast, then just go slow, and that way you won't be fixing mistakes. Right here, I went from the 1 guard, now we have the 2, and it is open. And I'm just making sure I flick the wrist, don't go too high. And you can see I switched from the comb to the brush, and that's just helping me to lay the hair down. Right here I have some hold spray, and I applied it to lay those hairs down. I got the 1 guard on my Apprentice Pro Alloys. I want to lay down that hairline area and prep the lineup. So the lineup preparation is so important because you really want those hairs to be laying down and in place. You can see I'm taking extra time here. I grabbed the neck strip and put some hold spray on it, and now watch how the lineup comes together. So you see I have the wall retros once again, and I started in the middle of the hairline, and then I worked my way over to the left side. And I want to make sure that this side is straight because the other side is a little receding. So to make sure it's straight and cornered up, I focus on getting the corner sharp right here and then matching the other side with it. The wall retros are, I think, $80, so they're a little pricey, but man, it's one of my favorite lineup clippers, like my favorite trimmers. I've used it for about a month now, and honestly I've loved it. I've been using it. It's pretty much my everything trimmer right now. You can see in the back I'm making my guidelines with it, I'm doing my lineups with it, and it really gets that close shave that you want. So next, just like that side taper, we're starting with the guard, with the no guard, and the lever is closed. We go halfway here, and we're just going up 1/4 inch, slowly but surely making our way up the taper. Like I said, if you want to go fast, go slow. So we just go ahead and 1 notch at a time. Now we're going up to all the way open and moving up another 1/4 inch. Here you see we have the 0 guard, and we open that thing. Now we take the guard off, and we're gonna do some more lever play. We're just making sure that we didn't miss any spots. So here's the 2 guard, and you can see one thing I want you guys to take from this is the comb action. So I'm making sure that I'm combing every time that I stroke the hair. You don't want those hairs to be standing up. You want to make sure they're laying down. In the transition, you can see it coming together. We balled it out at first. We went from the bottom up to the top. So the transition from the 1 guard to the 1.5, and the 1.5 will fade into the 2 right here we had the 2 guard, and then we switched to the 1 to clean everything up. One thing I want you guys to see is the lever play. Once you finish up the taper, you want to go back and take out any dark spots. As I said in the beginning of the video, my guy wanted the part, so we went ahead and started out by just tracing it in. We're using those wall retros, and like I said, I use those for everything right now. And the one thing I used to mess up with is not making the designs or the parts thick enough. So I think a lot of people, when they're doing their designs, they don't want to make them too thick. But the only way to establish that like real clean look that's going to last for your client is to go ahead and trace back over it and put the trimmer both ways. So you'll see me go upside down with it, hit it from both angles, and at the end of the cut you'll see it really makes it pop. Transformed it. My guy Julio right there, that's my fellow apprentice, my brother. We both just hit 10K. He had to pop in on the video, let you guys know. We grabbed the wall retros once again, using to get the nose hairs, the mustache hairs, and just getting the mustache clean. And right here we got the enhanced card and the black enhanced fibers. Go ahead and get your products from therichbarber.com. Click that shop section, you'll see the cards. You can get the full kit, and the clients love it. Right here, it doesn't really need it on this cut. He just wanted to make the cut pop. He went to a barber in Vegas, and he said that the guy messed his hair up, and he is just looking to get back. So here he is. I think it came out real clean. You can see the part now. You can see we got the hold spray, the enhanced hold spray, and this is going to hold the fibers in place. It lasts about as long as the lineup lasts. So say you put it on someone's beard and maybe it grows in a few days, that's about how the fibers are going to last as well. So the taper, the lineup, clean up the face, and now we're going to style the hair. You see I had the extra holding spray, and that's for the top. So we got the curl sponge, and we're going all the way around his head. Make sure you go in the same motion. One thing I see people do is when they're using the curl sponge, once they switch sides, they'll go to the other motion, and you're just basically contradicting yourself. So we got to make sure we're going circular motions, counterclockwise or clockwise. Just pick your motion and stick to it. Now I do have the razor here. This one's from Barber Sign Productions. My man got me the gold razor, and we're just going against the grain and with the grain, making sure that we get the line up sharp. Right here you see I'm stretching the skin. You really want to pull the skin so you don't irritate any of the hairs, and that's how you're going to avoid any problems with the razor. One thing I learned about the razor from my fellow barber Daniel Deluxe is to go ahead and use only like smaller parts of the razor instead of putting the full surface of it on there, and that's going to create less tension and tugging and focus all the razor on one area. We're going back over with the retros to clean up the lineup as well as that part. You want to get any fibers that might have been left over, but also the flyaway hairs are right above the lineup. Like I said, I use the retros for everything. They're just my hitters right now, and as long as you're changing your blades out, your clippers and trimmers will stay that way. I learned that from Chuka. One thing is the way I learned so quickly from Chuka and the guys here in the shop is just, that their habits, the things that they do without even teaching me, I just kind of pick them up. So that's one of the ways to learn. And guys, I am working on a training series that's going to be completely free, and to get access to it, all you have to do is tune into YouTube. Make sure you guys subscribe, comment, and I want to know what you guys want to see in that series. I'm going to talk about mentors, how I became an apprentice and got my first 10,000 followers, and building a brand, everything. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh wait, don't forget to hit that bell and subscribe so you can be the first ones to see it. All right guys, I'm out.